Get ready.
Hey Disney lovers, and welcome back to another What's Coming to Disney Plus UK video. If you're new to the channel, then hello and welcome. We make Disney Plus videos every week, as well as other updates and trailers throughout the month. Make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell to never miss a video. Everything in this video does come from Disney sources and are correct at the time of recording, but Disney do make it known that these are subject to change, which means they may add items or even take some away. As always, I will leave the timestamps in the description so you can just jump to the day that you want. With all that out of the way, let's see what's coming out this month. It's no April Fools with these titles on Friday the 1st of April. First up is Better Nate Than Ever, which is a movie about Nate Foster who struggles to land roles in his middle school's drama productions whilst he fantasizes about becoming a Broadway star. Then on National Geographic we have Operation Orangutan with Miranda Richardson, but we also got Wild Portugal with Ben Fogle. We have quite a few wild documentaries out this month. But then over on the Star section, first up, ahead of World Autism Day, which is the 2nd of April, we have The Reason I Jump. Based on the best-selling book written by Naoki Higashida, a non-speaking autistic boy, the film weaves on Naoki's writings around stories of non-speaking autistic people across the globe, immersing the audience in their unique sensory worlds full of intensity, richness and beauty, and sometimes shadows and terror. Also, we've got Step Into the Movies with Derek and Julianne Hough, where the talented duo recreate the most legendary dance performances put on film in this ABC special. We have Amelie. Despite being caught in her imaginative world, Amelie, a young waitress, decides to help people find happiness. Her quest to spread joy leads her on a journey where she finds true love. British comedy then with David Brent, Life on the Road. The film catches up with Brent 12 years after the airing of the BBC mockumentary The Office, to find he is now a travelling salesman. However, he hasn't given up on his dream of rock stardom and is about to embark on a self-financed UK tour with his band Foregone Conclusion. Assembling a group of session musicians who are just in it for the money, Brent cashes in his pensions and takes unpaid leave in a bid to turn his dream into reality. Then we have The Sweeney. Jack Regan, along with his loyal comrade, runs the Flying Squad, which adopts unconventional approaches to fight crime, but the Internal Affairs soon starts to scrutinize their activities. Finally, more action crime with Welcome to the Punch. Former criminal Jacob Sternwood decides to return to London in order to save his son after a heist goes wrong. There, he teams up with a detective and works together to expose a dangerous conspiracy. Then on Wednesday the 6th of April, first up is Life Bites, seasons 1 to 7. The show looks at everyday adventures of Chloe and Harvey, who are brother and sister, and their relationships with family and friends. Each episode looks at a variety of themes, including school, dating, sport, and music. The school which they attend is filmed at Brentside High School in Hanwell, West London. For the Disney Juniors out there, we have Disney Juniors Music Lullabies. Nice one to help the little ones go to sleep or to dance the energy out of them. But in the Nat Geo section, we've got more series coming, kicking off with Season 1 of Wild Australia, Season 5 to 6 of Africa's Deadliest, Season 1 of Lion Kingdom, and Season 1 of Platiki 12,000 Bottle Boat, which looks interesting. And then on Star, we have Single Drunk Female. A public flameout at a New York media company forces 20-something alcoholic Samantha Frink to seize the only chance she has to sober up and avoid jail time. Moving back in with her overbearing mother Carol. Back in Greater Boston, Samantha restarts her life, working at the local grocery store while surrounded by all of the triggers that make her drink in the first place. Confronted with remnants of her old life, including run-ins with her perfect former best friend, who is now dating her ex, Samantha sets out on a path to move past her worst self and figure out her best self. Next up is Terapia Alternativa, which is about a couple of ex-lovers set out on an unusual couples therapy with a young and a bit unorthodox psychologist to try to put an end to their relationship, and this way stop lying to their families. But I know many of you have been waiting for NCIS, and starting on the 6th of April, we've got seasons 1 to 18 for you to binge watch, and then also on the 6th, we have episodes 1, 2, and 3 of season 19. What more could you ask for if you're an NCIS lover? Well, you probably do want more, so let me know in the comments below. We also have season 3 of Harrow, continuing the story of Daniel Harrow, with the previous 2 seasons coming out last month. And finally for the 6th, we have Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked. The Chipmunks and the Chipettes are on a cruise ship when their pranks go overboard. They end up on a deserted tropical island and soon discover that they are not really alone. Ooh, spooky. Anyways, on to Friday the 8th of April. Only one item on any of the non-Star sections, which I assume is in the Nat Geo section, but it is a PBS production, so maybe Star. Wild Way of the Vikings. Experience the natural world to the eyes of the Vikings. From the killer whales of the North Sea to the volcanic mounts of Iceland. See the deep history and cultural respect the Vikings had with the land and sea, with Ewan McGregor narrating. So what is in the Star section? Sex appeal. No, really, the movie is called Sex Appeal. A teen tests her sex appeal on her oldest friend when her long-distance boyfriend wants to take their relationship to the next level. Then we have a fantasy drama, A Monster Calls. Connor, a 12-year-old boy, encounters an ancient tree monster who proceeds to help him cope with his mother's terminal illness and being bullied in school. Another Year is the next movie up on the 8th of April. Tom and Jerry, an old married happy couple, are visited by various friends and family over the course of 1 year, and all of them are unhappy and have different problems. Rom-com Miss You Already is where Millie and Jess find their long-life friendship and lives turned upside down when Millie gets diagnosed with breast cancer while Jess is trying to start a family. Sweet Francaise is a war romance with a lonely French woman whose husband is away at war. She begins a tentative romance with the refined German soldier who has taken up residence in her mother-in-law's house. Then we've got Like Mike. Calvin, an orphan, finds a pair of old shoes with the letters MJ inscribed on them. When he tries to reach for them, he is struck by lightning that renders him with superb basketball prowess. Sci-fi drama with Will Smith, iRobot, also appears on Star from the 8th of April. Del Spooner investigates the murder of Dr. Alfred, who works at US Robotics with the help of a robo-psychologist. That's a hell of a job title. He tries to deduce if a robot has violated the laws of robotics and killed him. I did really enjoy this movie, so I'm glad I can now watch it on DisneyPlus. Finally, we have Headhunters. Roger, an art thief, tries to steal a valuable painting from Klaas, an ex-mercenary. Soon he finds himself in a precarious situation and learns that his wife may be involved with Klaas. Ooh. Wednesday the 13th of April, and there is so much coming out today. First, we have season 1, episodes 1 to 10 of Ghost Force. 3 high school kids working as a team of superheroes, the Ghost Force, secretly fight against the ghosts that haunt their town. That sounds so cool for kids. We have a collection of junior items now with Baby TV. So we have Giggle Wiggle, Ahoy Pirates, Rocco, Stitches, Dino and the Egg, and Toto's Kindergarten. So lots of different little shorts for the little ones. We do also have Season 3, Episodes 12 to 17 of Tots, Season 4, Episodes 21 to 26 of Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, and Season 1, Episodes 18 to 21 of Spidey and His Amazing Friends. In the Nat Geo section we have Parched Season 1, Season 1 of Superstructures Engineering Marvels, and Air Crash Investigations Seasons 20. On Star we have loads too. Everyone's favourite Ice Age character Scrat with Ice Age Scrat Tales. This is a series of 6 episodes where Scrat, the saber-toothed squirrel, experiences the ups and downs of fatherhood with the adorable but mischievous baby Scrat. Then we have Season 1 of The Ignorant Angels. Following the death of her husband in a car accident, Antonia discovers that he was having a homosexual affair with a man named Michelle. Also Season 1 of Antidisturbios. 6 riot police undertake an eviction in the center of Madrid, which goes awry to the point that a man ends up dying. Season 1 and 2 of The Missing, which follows Tony, a man devastated by the abduction of his young son Oliver during a family vacation in France. He becomes a man obsessed, unable to accept that his child may be dead, and spends years searching for him. Season 1 and 2 of The Mick, which centers on Mackenzie Mickey Murphy, a hard-living, foul-mouthed, cigarette-smoking woman who moves to the affluent Greenwich to raise the spoiled kids of her wealthy sister, who has fled the country to avoid a federal indictment. Then finally we have Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Road Chip. Alvin, Simon and Theodore believe that Dave is going to propose to his girlfriend Samantha in Miami. In a bid to retain their place in Dave's life, the three set out to stop him. Breaking the mold now for Thursday the 14th of April. In the Star section, we have episode 1 of The Kardashians. The family you know and love, well, that's debatable, is here with a brand new series giving an all-access pass into their lives. Chris, Courtney, Kim, Chloe, Kendall and Kylie bring the cameras back to give the truth to their stories. From the intense pressures of running billion-dollar businesses to the hilarious joys of playtime and school drop-offs. This series brings viewers into the fold with a riveting, honest story of love and life in the spotlight. Probably one for me to skip, but let me know in the comments if you are interested in this. This series will release new episodes every Thursday. But back to our regular scheduled programming with Friday the 15th of April. Only 2 non-star items, and again for the Nat Geo section, we have Drain Alcatraz and Drain the Bermuda Triangle. People familiar with the Drain the Ocean series will love these 2 special documentaries. But then on Star. First, One for All and All for One with the 2011 version of The Three Musketeers. D'Artagnan and the Three Musketeers must face off with the sinister Richelieu, the Duke of Buckingham, and the traitorous Milady in order to stop France from attacking England. Then we have romantic period drama called The Young Victoria. The film portrays the early childhood, teen, and the following turbulent years of a young princess who came to be known as Queen Victoria, and also follows her enduring romance with Prince Albert. Now, if you remember my hopes and wishes for the Star anniversary video, I put speed down, and now we are finally having it. A disgruntled, dangerous man plants a bomb in an elevator. When his mission fails, he plants a bomb in a local bus and threatens to set it off unless his demand is met. But we're also blessed with having Speed 2, but no Keanu Reeves though. Annie is enjoying a romantic cruise with policeman boyfriend Alex. When they find themselves at the mercy of a madman, they must now ensure everyone gets on shore safely before disaster strikes. Then finally we have Le Mans 66. Carroll Shelby, an automotive designer, and Ken Miles, a race car driver, join hands to build a trailblazing vehicle and compete against the Ferrari race cars. Breaking the mold again with Monday the 17th of April. In the Star section we have the ABC special, inviting everyone to sing along at home for an hour packed with Queen songs performed by musical artists the whole family knows and loves. Will be an interesting one for Queen fans. But also we have season 1 of Superstar, rare footage and intimate details about the Mavericks who shaped American culture, travel deep inside the lives of these icons with friends and family who reveal the meteoric heights and devastating costs of fame. Back to normal with Wednesday the 20th of April. Season 4 of Club Mickey Mouse is coming. I know loads of you are still wanting Mouse of House, but nothing just yet on that, I'm afraid. But click that subscribe button and the notification bell and I will let you know as soon as we have any info. But next is something I am going to love to say. Space Chickens in Space Season 1. What a cool name. 3 chickens have to face unthinkable challenges of technology, schools, and sibling relationships on a diplomacy school in outer space. But also we have Space Chickens in Space Shorts Seasons 1 and 2. And also shorts of Roll It Back, which is the after show for Just Roll With It. Then more with the Nat Geo section. Season 1 of Hacking the System. Season 1 of Wild Russia. Season 1 of Wild Central America, and Season 1 of Wild Hawaii. But over on the Star section, we've got Season 1 and 2 of Trust Me. Jodie Whittaker is a nurse this time instead of the doctor. Kath Hardacre is a hardworking and skilled nurse who loses her job for whistleblowing and is forced to take drastic measures to provide for her daughter. Then finally for the 20th of April, we have Mrs. America Season 1. Mrs. America is a multi-perspective narrative that portrays the lives of various women trapped in a male-dominated American politics. These women are fighting for the rights of women and sometimes against each other. On Thursday the 21st of April, besides a new episode of Kardashians, we have Captive Audience, a 3-episode series which, unlike other true crime documentaries, it takes a compelling new angle and flips the switch on its audience. Not a lot else is known about this series, so it would be worth a bit of a watch. Friday the 22nd of April is Earth Day, and DisneyPlus is celebrating it, taking you on a journey around the world. First up, from Disney Nature, we have Polar Bear, narrated by 2-time Academy Award nominee Catherine Keener. Polar Bear tells the story of a new mother whose memories of her own youth prepare her to navigate motherhood in the increasingly challenging world that the polar bear faces today. And we have another Disney Nature documentary, Bear Witness, which is the behind-the-scenes look at the documentary Polar Bear. More documentaries then with the Nat Geo section, and first is Explorer of the Last Tapu. It follows elite climber Alex Honnold and a world-class climbing team on a grueling mission in the Amazon jungle. And also we have The Biggest Little Farm, The Return, which tells the story of John and Molly Chester, who abandoned their urban life in Los Angeles to live on a barren farm to grow delicious food in harmony with nature. But that's not all we have. Okavango River of Dreams, Wild Lapland, and America's Greatest Animals. But then on Star we've got Mr. Popper's Penguins. Tom spends more time at work than with his children. However, when his father sends him penguins as a gift, they help him bond with his children. Almost done with the month, Wednesday the 27th of April. First up is a really interesting one with Sketchbook, a documentary series which aims to instruct viewers on how to draw classic Disney characters. This should be fun. I might give it a go, and I want to see yours too. I may even do videos with some people's drawings. Keep an eye out on our social media and on YouTube for more details, so best click that subscribe button and set the notification bell to all. We've also got Season 3, Episodes 1 to 5 of Big City Greens coming to continue their stories. Seasons 1 to 2 of Mia et Filet, the relationship between a teenager in search of her own personality and her mother, an authentic 39-year-old post-adolescent girl, are often explosive and spice up their daily lives. Loads more with Nat Geo section with Season 1 of, and I'm not even going to attempt to butcher this one, but as you can see on the screen, Season 1 of Wild Columbia, Season 1 of India's Lost Worlds, Season 2 of Port Protection Alaska, Season 7 of Wicked Tuna North vs South, and Season 1 of Extreme Rescues. Then in the Star section, first is Season 2 of Dollface. Season 2 follows Jules and her girlfriends post-pandemic, post-heartbreak, heading towards turning 30. Now that she's reunited with her friends, Jules must balance keeping their group together as each woman sets on a path towards their next chapter and a deeper relationship with themselves. And finally, Season 1 of The Passage. A group of scientists experiment with a dangerous virus that could save or end humanity. When a young girl is chosen to be a test subject, a federal agent is tasked with bringing her in, but becomes her surrogate father and protects her at any cost. And the last day of the month, Friday the 29th of April. First is more from Mia et Filet with California Dream. Then on the National Geographic section we have Back to the Titanic and Mars One Day on the Red Planet. And the final star items for April, we have lots of monkey business. First, we've got Rise of the Planet of the Apes from 2011. Caesar, a chimpanzee, has been with Will ever since he was born, and with a new drug, he can think and react like humans. When Caesar finds himself subjected to injustice, he decides to revolt. Then going back to the originals, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, the second installment in the Planet of the Apes series, here an Earthling sent to find the astronauts of the original film discovers not only a world of intelligent talking apes, but an underground cult of grotesque humans who are the survivors of a nuclear blast years ago. Then we have Escape from the Planet of the Apes. In this second sequel to the Planet of the Apes, 3 apes flee their world before it's destroyed and travel back in time to present-day America. When the humans discover that the trio are intelligent and capable of speech, they treat them as experiment research animals until they attempt to escape. And more with Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. In this third sequel to the Planet of the apes turn the tables on the human Earth population when they lead a revolt against their cruel masters in the distant year of 1990. Ooh, distant. By doing this, it creates the time loop that leads to the first film. Then finally, had enough of monkeying around with Battle for the Planet of the Apes. Battle for the Planet of the Apes is the final chapter in this sci-fi movie series. In this chapter, a tribute of human atomic bomb mutations are out to make life miserable for the peaceful ape tribe. The story is told primarily in flashbacks, with the opening and closing taking place in the year 2670. But that's it for what's coming to Disney Plus UK this month. Let me know what you're excited about seeing this month in the comments below. Don't forget to check out these videos and also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for more Disney, Star Wars and Marvel videos. But until next time.